Yo, what is up guys, it's FullySpaced here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build a little mountain house. So as you can see here, we've got this nice little hilly mountain area, and I've just started to terraform out the front of it just to get it a bit more flat so I can use that. And then from here on, I decided to go with more of a circle window type design towards this build, purely because I wanted this front bit to be like a window or a balcony that can come out to. So if you wanted to keep it as a window, I was thinking more going inside one layer and glassing the back behind it, so you have this kind of massive circle window. However, I then thought maybe I should just add this little balcony that kind of comes out from the hillside itself, or from the mountain, whatever you want to call it, and kind of just hangs off the edge, just so you can come out and you can look around outside your base before leaving, make sure everything's clear before heading out. So as you can see here, I've made this little balcony with some slabs. I've got some stone walls, some fences holding it up at the bottom there too, just coming out from the bottom of the giant circle that I've made there. And then from there on, I went inside and completely cleared out the room that I wanted to build this build the inside of this build, for example. As you can see here, I started playing around with glass. So obviously if I wanted to, I could have added that hole, made that glass. It would have been a massive glass window, but I might do that in a different build. For this one, I'm just going to leave it wide open, and we're just going to play around with a few designs. So I built another circle inside because I had this idea of building these two little water streams that kind of fall down from the ceiling, as you'll see here. After a while of playing around with them, I finally got it right, because they just kept leaking everywhere, purely because I was placing more blocks than I probably should have. But eventually they came out and worked really well, so these actually became part of the design. You probably could have, I could have had a whole wall of water if I really wanted to. But once again, I probably wouldn't have had access to the balcony, so getting rid of the balcony would have been a better choice if I wanted to do something like that. However, we've got these two water sources hanging from the ceilings, and they go down into a sea lantern just to provide some light for us. And then from on the inside, I started to wall around the area and bring the stairs all the way around this whole build, just to kind of give it a more of a feel to the build and just give the texture of a roof. So obviously we have like this slanted roof, so if you've ever been up into like an attic or something, you'll see the roof of a build is actually slanted. Obviously I kind of wanted to continue that design within this build, so I followed off of the circles and went around the whole build itself. Then started playing around with a few designs on this circle for the balcony here. Couldn't really find anything too good, so I went outside and added some upside down stairs with some fences on top and some stairs on top of that. I then later on decided I would turn these into two little campfires, just so they kind of produce a bit of light and also look really menacing at the same time. Just a really nice little touch to the design, I thought. And then on the right here I made a little doorway, so if we head on into the build, you can see I was just clearing out a bit of area there so we can actually find our way up to this section of the build here, and just clearing out some space and then start to fill it in with the spruce planks, purely because I wanted to keep everything the same colour in this build. Wasn't particularly too fussed about making different colour floors and things. This is kind of more of a starter base, definitely a really nice starter hillside base or mountain base. Would recommend using this. It's very cheap on resources compared to the majority of the other starter bases I've built. It's just a lot of wood collecting, so if you're really down for collecting a lot of wood, then you'll be fine with that. And plus you don't actually have to add water sources and things like that. They're just small little design features that I like to add, purely just to make builds look a lot more better and just give a bit more attention to detail. And as you can see here, I used the standard bed design with 4 campfires on top, trapdoors at the end of the bed, signs on the bottom left hand sides of the bed, and then we've got the banners that kind of hang off like these little night curtains over your bed. And then I just add a few furnaces, crafting tables and things around the edges, give us some more workbenches or areas to work from, just giving the base more purpose and making it more survival friendly for us to actually play a survival world in. So as you can see here, you're getting this nice little design of a simple little base here, and it just basically, it's a really nice cheap base. Will definitely provide you with a good lasting life in this base. It will provide you with a good early game, good late game. You'll probably want to expand it when you get to late game anyway, because you're probably going to be carrying massive amounts of storage. As you'll see later on, I actually have barrels on the floor, something I absolutely love doing on this channel. If you watch my videos, you'll know that me putting barrels underneath stuff is something I just do. I just love the high amount of storage, so I get around and do that quite a lot. Otherwise I just get stuck with a crap load of stuff and it's just an absolute mess, and I really do not like it. So barrels are always key, I think. Whenever you're coming to a build and you need storage, always find small things like upside down stairs, slabs. You can always place barrels underneath. These things just give you a bit more storage, and they don't really take away too much from the design. You may get a different colour flooring if you're using a different type of wood, but it's not too bad because the barrel does have a nice little texture on top. But as you can see on this build, anyway, let's get back to that. We was just going outside, adding some more outdoor decoration with leaves and everything, some fences with leaves on, etc., just to make it look a lot better. So now let's head over to first person. As you can see here, we are on our pathway here. We've got the leaves and fences stacked up for bushes. We've got loads of just random scattered leaves and roses and other flowers. And then on the inside we've got a nice little workstation here with some furnaces, and as you can see there, my barrels on the floor, something I love doing. And then we head up to the top part. We've got our little bed where you can see straight outside onto the balcony here. So when you're laying in bed, you've got a nice little view. Obviously coming out onto your balcony, you can see everything that's going on. You can see where your front door, so you're not going to get creepers outside. Basically just really nice and secure, really cute little design. And as you can see here, I've got loads of different stairs in the ceiling too, to provide different like kind of cracks and things in the build. And I just stuffed a few lanterns in there purely for light. Obviously you're probably not going to have sea lanterns early game, so you could always fill those with other things or just make torches. It will look a lot more clunky with torches, but using torches is definitely just something you probably need to do early game, just to provide you with that light source to stop anything bad happening, really. So as you can see here, this is the full design in itself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to leave you with a showcase here, so hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more content. And if you have any ideas, please leave them in the comment section below. I would love to build some of your ideas. And if I find an idea that I really like and I build it, I'll leave your comment on the video as a little, basically a little shout out for showing me or giving me the idea for the build. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all soon. Peace.